Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the DwellingSMP. It's been a little bit, but we have a big project for today. My plan is if you can tell by my location, we are going to be dealing with villagers for pretty much the primary part of this video. I'm planning on kind of doing this in a little bit of a different fashion where I'm going to be talking over time lapses rather than filming every now and again to tell you where I'm at. Hello, villagers in the background. The plan is to build a massive trading hall, though I will unlikely get very far this episode because villagers take a ridiculous amount of time. And to build a raid farm hovering above it to give us an endless supply of emeralds and totems, which is always a good thing to have. So, we're going to be making some like pumpkin and potato farms as well, just to give us a source of materials to trade with villagers to gather some emeralds before the raid farm. And we're gonna try and not cry with villagers. That's the aim. That is the aim here. Villagers suck and I hate dealing with them, but we're gonna do it. So I'm gonna throw you over to future me who's going to be talking over time lapses and talking you through what's going on. So let's get into it, shall we? I feel like I need to preface this with saying that I'm recording this at 1:30 in the morning and I am not very awake right now, so I don't know how much I'm going to say is going to make sense. So I built a pumpkin and a melon farm and a potato farm to be able to trade with the villagers, to be able to get some materials and some emeralds and stuff. I built a wool farm to be able to make the beds to breed them. It's all good. Then the trading hall itself, I actually winged entirely. I had no plan for it. It's turning out okay with how I got it, but I've got no plan. I've got no future for it. I don't know what it's doing. But this is a portal chunk loader. It doesn't work. I made it. It doesn't work. I don't know if it's just because I'm in 1.17 and this is meant for it might be a 1.18 thing. Not really sure. But it doesn't work. I also finally made this go into chest so I can actually use this. I will have to make a sorting system later, but villagers a nuisance. Spent so much time going back and forth. About 5 hours just doing this. This is 5 hours worth. The raid me and Kay did. They stole me in the middle of all of this because I saw the message of them saying, hey, I've got bad omen, you want to do a raid? And I was like, yeah, a distraction. I'm gonna go do that. We got a couple of totems. It was great. So I appreciate that one. Seeing the speed up of all the zombies attacking there is hilarious to me. I didn't realize that happened because I wasn't looking in that direction. I wasn't there when that happened. I was dealing with the villagers in the house behind it. But I didn't see that happen, so that was hilarious to see when I was looking back. Also here, you can't see it just quite yet, but there is a jelly cat that appears on the right side. And as soon as I notice it, I get very distracted, go fish, and come back and tame it. And so you can literally see it show up on the right side, and then it's tamed. It's hilarious. Unfortunately, I wasn't recording. I didn't realize I wasn't recording during this, but I got beaten to death by an iron golem. I was trying to get rid of it because it kept killing the zombies as I was trying to move them out of a cave. To be able to zombify all the villagers, right? And I got trapped. I couldn't get out because there was a zombie behind me, and then there was a golem right in front of me, so there was nowhere I could go. I got just pummeled. So I feel like you should have I recorded some little bits after that because I lost 103 levels that I've been carrying for 7 days. 7 IRL days of game time since my last death. with a catastrophic sort of failure on trying to kill an iron golem. I don't know how I failed that badly. I used a totem on that. I'm like wearing fully enchanted armor. I'm wearing a elytra, so obviously I've lost that. But I don't know how I did it so poorly. I'm not as upset as I was when it first happened. But I'm still a little bit upset. But I'm starting to, you know, texture the floor, get it in. I'm nowhere near done with this place. It's going to take me a very long time to get it done. But we are working on a different project right now, so I was like, I can't spend too long here. But there is a project I'm working on that should be out in a few weeks. So look out for that one. But that's probably gonna be my next dwelling episode. It's gonna be a very large project I'm working on. I'm very excited about. Ooh, I haven't had audio on for a minute. Okay. So I've got the materials, right? I have all the materials I need for a raid farm. And then I have realized my mistake. You need a pillager outpost for raid farms, right? Makes sense, right? It makes sense. You'd think you'd recognize and realize your mistake. My mistake. If you haven't realized quite yet, hey llama, there's no pillager outpost nearby. In fact, the only one that's nearby is a few thousand blocks that way, like a couple of thousand that way, which means I have to go even further out to make this raid farm. And you know, I'm pretty good at this. We have made solid progress, right? We have made solid progress. Angel just bashed her whole body up against my door. We have made solid progress in filling up the trading hall. We have like 15 villagers all set up. They are not, however, completely maxed out quite yet. Some of them are, but most of them are still like novices and stuff, or like journeymen, right? Or masters are not quite experts yet. But I am getting there with a lot of them. Oh, masters, not quite experts. It's the wrong way around. Experts, but not quite masters. Most of them are not maxed out. But again, we also lost 100 levels. I don't think I time lapsed it, which is the most annoying part about this whole thing. But it wasn't in my recording, but I got trapped like here. I was trying to kill a golem here, and then a zombie came up behind me, and I started going up, and I just got smacked. I got beaten to death by that golem. I have a screenshot of I should have taken a screenshot of what my death screen looked like, but I took a screenshot of the chat because I was having some issues with these guys. I don't know how much of it picked up on the replay mod, but zombies, I realized a little bit too late that I hadn't put up the walls and lit things up properly, so zombies kept spawning, running over and killing these guys. I'm too used to living in my hardcore world where I live in a mushroom biome and I can just have my villagers out in the open because nothing can kill them. I forgot that that's not the case here, and I actually do need to be a little careful. So I built up the whole wall, lit up the inside, and we have a zombie on the inside, which I'm still unsure where it came from. I'm assuming it came from on the roof. I'm assuming, because I've been extending it since to kind of cover over areas where the zombies were and the zombie villagers as I brought them in. But we have quite a few. Oh my god, we have quite a few villagers chilling in there, so we're gonna have plenty of opportunity, plenty of villagers to start filling this whole place up with every single trade, because the plan is to make a store and make a shop and a store that I can sell all valuable stuff and things generally that I can get from here. And totems are going to be a part of that, which is kind of why I was hoping I could do it here, but then I realized it was too far, and then I found the villager outpost, and there's like a village like a few blocks away from it. And so I feel really upset because I could have done it all over there and it would all be in one place. But we can ignore that. I don't think I need anything from here. I'm gonna pick up the glass actually, because I might. That's not my glass. That's my glass. I might need that. Oh, I don't have space. I don't think I need anything from this location. So I think we're good to head on out. I'm hoping I don't need anything more, because if we do, I'm a little screwed. I'm gonna be honest. Because I'm going so far out, it's a nuisance. Oh, do I actually hold on before I? No, we can get over there. We can make a new portal. We can get some obsidian and make a new portal. Hopefully, because it'll be a lot quicker to travel through the Nether. So we'll get over there. We'll build a new portal, and that's how we'll do it. There it is. A wonderful, wonderful thing, and a village that exists literally right next to it. This would have been the perfect place. Unfortunately, I am very dumb. I didn't think of this. Okay. I guess we just get into this. I've never built a raid farm. So this is fully going to be following a tutorial of figuring out on the fly. I have all the materials I should need. And we're hoping for the best here. Okay. Let's go. I don't think I've ever made anything that looks as cool as and does the stuff that's as cool as this. So it took me a second to figure out a couple of things I did wrong during the redstone. I accidentally locked a couple of pieces of redstone, which messed it up, and it actually didn't function how it was meant to. Unlocked them, it was fine. This is the coolest thing, right? There's loads of saddles up here. So I've realized what this is for. This is to push the Ravengers in to kill them up here, because they can't get down, and they spawn and get pushed straight in, because they like spawn in like this, all of the pillagers and everything, they spawn in this burst, right, which pushes them all around, so they all fall down and get dragged down the system. Oh, hi guys, that's interesting. Why are they getting stuck there? Well, not my issue right now. I literally left it for like maybe a couple of minutes. And you know, it's not like a load, but that's a fair amount. From just a couple of minutes, right? From just letting it go a couple of rounds. That's a fair amount. So obviously I'm going to have to come over at some point with a bunch of hoppers and just fill this up. I don't have the wood right now to do it, but I'm gonna fill this up and I'll go AFK, and I can this is going to be, I'm going to be able to sell so much. I can sell saddles. Oh my god, I could sell saddles. I didn't even think about that. Oh, and this can help me stock the end store. Right, anytime we get those. Ooh, gunpowder. This is going to be really nice to be able to stock the new shop I'm going to be making. This is going to work so well. I'm so happy with this. This is insanely good for me. I was incredibly nervous, right? Just letting myself plummet, because I was watching the tutorial. By the way, it's by Shulkercraft. I'll leave a link to this in the description. It was very easy to follow, very easy, and it works astoundingly well. Apparently, I built this in 1.17, just so you know. But apparently, it was built on 1.15. And it works on 1.17, and apparently, according to the comments, it also works on 1.18. So, go do that as you will. But this, I'm very, very pleased with myself for this. I don't know how I don't know how long it's taken, because I haven't even stopped the recording. No, don't mind me. I don't know how long it's taken me. In the full length of time, how long it's taken me to build the farm, but it's taken me a fair amount of time because I also had to, if you saw in the time lapse, make this like, let's show it. This artificial like ocean kind of thing. Like I had to like make this big square of just ocean land that didn't exist, so that they couldn't spawn on the land and they had to spawn up here. Like this was the only land that they had to spawn because they don't spawn in the water and on leaves and everything. So, but I kind of understand how it works with the keeping the raid going with the bad omen effect. But I also I have no idea what any of this is. Like most of the construction I was doing it, I was like, I don't know. I don't know what this is. Redstone kind of goes in through one ear and out through the other. I cannot understand it for the life of me. So I just followed the tutorial and went with it. That's how Redstone goes for me. For me. But I'll put the time how long it took me to actually build the thing. It includes when I did a raid. Because I didn't remember that I had the bad omen effect when I was trying to get the villager. But it's taken me a fair amount of time. I'll put like all the time as I finish time lapses. I'll tell you how long they've actually gone on for, but it's been a few hours. It's been a few hours, but I now can have an infinite supply of totems, so this is great news for me. I've also went from 7 levels from like everything while building like the villagers and the raid farm. I went from 7 levels when I died by being pummeled to death by an iron golem to 46. So I'm doing pretty okay. I've gone like most of my levels back. I still have like another 50 to go. But we're nearly there. We're nearly there. Okay. So I believe we are actually out of time. I did the video in a very I did it in a bit of a different fashion than I normally do my videos, but I felt like it was easier to just talk over time lapses rather than continuously popping off to talk to you like this. I haven't edited it, so who knows, but I hope you guys enjoy that style as well. And I will see. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you all so much. I'm live over on Twitch. I have a schedule now, which I'll place on the screen if you are interested. So go check me out there if you feel like it. So if you enjoy my content here, you'll probably enjoy my content over on Twitch. Check me out if you feel like it. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye!